Here you've got the Mastercut CBS 370DS. Semi-automatic machine, hydraulic on the vise and hydraulic on the frame. I'm going to take you through a few of the features. Size of this machine: at 0 you get 270 diameter and rectangular 370 by 220. Over this way you've got your frame locking and release. So this will just you put on release just when you want to turn the frame to whatever angle, and you lock it when you're cutting. Control panel, nice and simple layout. So here you've got frame up, frame down, cycle start, and you've also got this here which is nice, which is shows you all your switches. So if there's an issue with one of the switches, it will pop up red, so you can fault find very quickly. And it's also a 2-speed motor, so you've got slow and fast on this machine. There is your front stop, and you've got all increments on it. So when you're cutting multiple pieces the same length, you set it up so you can always get the same length, nice and easy. That's your 90-degree locating pin, so that'll just pop in when you want to do 90 and stay there. Now your cutting table, it's got all of your common angles already machined in there, like your 0, 45, 60, and so on. This over here, that's for your vise at the back, which is this guy here. That moves back and forward, so depending on what angle you're cutting, that'll move out of the way so you don't cut into your vise. Now around here you have got carbide guards, and you've also got bearings, so it keeps the blade nice and straight. And you've got coolant at the rear of the blade and coolant at the front of the blade. And both sides have the carbide blade guards and bearings. Over here, your blade tensioning. So here you've got a switch. So if it releases off tension or the blade breaks, then it's going to stop the machine. And you've also got a gauge over there to tell you if you've got the right tension or not. Coming down here, you've got your emergency stop, another cycle start button, and that over there, that is for your down feed. So just basically the speed that your frame is coming down to cut the material. Now walking around to the back, that's your vise, so it's hydraulically controlled. So you've got a limited amount of stroke, so you would use a handle, you would bring it up, so it's just touching the job, you clamp it, and it clamps and puts pressure on the job. And then when it finishes, pressure releases. Adjustable roller at the rear of the machine. And you can see the actual construction of it. That vise, you can see, is a nice rigid vise. Over here, that's for your blade cover at the back, just the interlock switch. So if you take that off, the blade's not going to run. And you can also control the flow of your coolant. There's your cylinder. And over here, that over there, you set your stops. If you see in there, you set your stops to limit your downstroke and your upstroke. So if you're doing a lot of small cutting, small diameter cutting, you don't want the frame going all the way up. So you'll just change it over there. So it just goes just above the job. So that's the Mastercut CBS-370 SA.